Well, hello there. So, you got a slightly different view of the backyard orchard to the one that you are used to. So, the job for this evening is to set some bulbs. So, I've got some snowdrops, and these are brilliant because they tend to be the first bulbs that come through around late winter, early spring. Of course, it depends on the differentials between the seasons and the weather, etc. But generally, the first bulb you see up are snowdrops. A beautiful white flower, hence the term snowdrops. And the other bulbs I'm going to be setting are crocuses. Now, crocuses are absolutely lovely, different varieties of colour. You can see here, you can have a close-up in a moment, but they tend to be a little bit after the snowdrops, so a little bit of successional sowing, if you will, with regards to these bulbs. So they should be absolutely lovely, have some nice patches and something to really look forward to as the sort of, when one comes towards the end of the winter and you see them bulbs come up, it really can signify the start of spring, which I think as a gardener is a very nice thing. And also it's very nice to think that you are working towards that already in the year before that. So a lovely thing to do. So what have we got? So let's have a look. I hope you can see quite well still, because it's getting a little bit on the darkish side. But there you go. There's the bulbs from the snowdrops, and I'll let you have a look. There you go. You can pause the screen if indeed you would like to have a look at those there. And here we have the crocuses. Now, don't these look really healthy? I can't see any rotten ones or anything like that, so they look absolutely lovely. And there you go, mixed. So all mixed variety of colours. So we've got white, yellow and purple, and absolutely lovely they are going to be. So I'm going to show you some ways that I like to snow sort of crocuses and snowdrops. So a lot of people, they sometimes put off putting bulbs in because they think they have to be doing a lot of digging up and all that sort of thing and damaging lawns. You don't actually need to do that. So I'll show you how I'm going to go about it. So what we'll do, we'll go, where should we go? Yeah, we'll go here, shall we? Yeah, this could be cool. At the foot of the feet of the lovely Concord pear tree. So what we're going to do is have a little bit of, we're going to have a nice area of snowdrops here, and I think this is going to be absolutely lovely. So I hope that you could see what I'm doing. Let's point it lower a little bit there. So all I simply do is I just get some of the ground like that and literally lift it up just like this. Now this is cool if you are setting bulbs in the grass or whatever, but if you're setting them in a flower bed, I'd say that a good thing to do would be to, dig them a little bit deeper, because you're going to be you'll maybe be digging the flower bed and putting things in and out of it. But if you do that sort of thing, I'll bring the camera down so you can have a look. We just put them up like this. So with regards to this here, I'll let you have a look. Get that into focus. There you go. You can pause the screen there if you so wish. But prefers well-drained soil, position in full sun or partial shade, so it gets plenty of sun here. This is a southeast facing fence, hence why the grapevine is there. Planting time September to November, and it states plant 8 centimetres deep and 8 centimetres apart. Well, what I've done before is you just do this like this, and this gives you really good results without damaging your lawn too much. Nice, really can get in there just like that, and we'll have another one here. And I want to have a nice clump, because I often think it can be nice to have clumps when it comes to things like snowdrops. A bit more here. Just imagine when these start coming up at the start of the spring next year. That's it. Right, so just to take the camera down. Donk. Okay, so down here, look at that there. So you can see what I've done. Literally just flapped up the grass like that, a bit of dirt, and all I'm simply going to do is to get my crocuses out, my snowdrops out, and simply put them in. Hopefully you can see that. Put them in like so, just like that. This one as well, just like that. Look, looking absolutely lovely. And this one in here, same again. We're going to literally just go the whole way along this one here. When I set them, I like to set them, you know, top up, that bit at the top, like so, and push them in nicely. Firm them in at the bottom. That's it. Same again with that one. Push that in, and I've got there. And what else have I got? I've got one left over, so we'll just put it in. Put it in the first one we did again. So all I then simply do is just flap my soil, my dirt, my turfs, whatever you want to call them, over like that, look. And then you've got no real damage to your lawn, as opposed to digging holes and all that. So I think that's a nice way of doing it. So what I'm going to do is just bring it back like this. There you go. So you wouldn't even know really that I put those in there. Okay, so my next spot, so grapevine here, plum tree here, and the pear tree is there, and I think a lovely spot would be here to put the crocuses. So you've got snowdrops coming up there, and then crocuses here, and maybe at a later date I'll have some tulips, or maybe you know, some other things down there. But absolutely lovely daffodils, maybe gorgeous. So let's have a look at what we've got. So Crocus Vernus mixed. I'll let you have a look. There we go. I think you can see that. Prefers well-drained soil. Position in full sun or partial shade. Planting time September to December. I'll come to the front. It's going out of focus. Plant 8 centimetres deep and 8 centimetres apart. Flowering time February to March. And grow up to 8 to 12 centimetres tall. Lovely. So let's have a look at what we're going to do. So there we go. Pear tree there, grapevine there, and the plum tree there. So right at the bottom here, look, bottom rather, it'll be absolutely lovely, just down there. And all I'm going to do is the same sort of thing. So got quite a few bulbs there. Hopefully you can see me. I just tipped the old camera a little bit more down like that. So what we're going to do, yep, you can see me, is the same sort of thing. I did this in a customer's garden last year, and I set some lovely crocuses that he'd purchased. And you know, when they came up, you know, this spring, it was so lovely seeing them come up like that. And I really, you know, it really is nice when you remember in the spring, you know, when you see them come up, when you remember when you planted them, and you think, cool, that really was a nice thing to do. And it's particularly nice when you sort of, you know, several years later, when you think, blimey, you know, I put those in. Or when, you know, you're working in somebody else's garden, or walking in somebody else's garden, or whatever, and you go there and you see crocuses come up. And you even see them in like community areas, you know, where years and years ago somebody put them crocuses in, and you think, oh, you know, once again, very nice thing to do for beauty, and you know, for generations really, as they proceed. And you sort of think, with regards to all of the issues with bees and pollinating insects and the things that are going on, you know, the news and reduction of bees, you know, they really do like, it's nice to plant things. It's nice to plant things that they can sort of collect pollen from, and it's just really worthwhile for so many things concerned. And also, you know, what do they call that? SAD, seasonal affective disorder, that you know, some people suffer from. And it's nice when you sort of can just have a lovely bit of colour in the spring at the end of the winter. I think you can see that. Yeah, you can see that fine, just like that. So I'm not going to set all of these here, because there is indeed quite a few. But I definitely want some crocus patches. Just like that. So I'm going to get some seeds, some bulbs out. Now, you may be asking, why is Dan setting seeds like this? Bulbs rather. Why is Dan setting bulbs at this time of night? Well, the reason why I'm doing this is because this is the life of your everyday gardener. You know, you have to do it when you can, dive in when you can. Right, that way up. You have to dive in when you can and do stuff when you can, because if you don't, you got to do it the next day, and you might not have time the next day. So I find very much the thing that helps me when I'm gardening is very much to be good with time management. Right, in there, look. Time management, motivation, organisation, and having fun, because we often can forget that with certain pursuits that we do, and it's very important to, particularly with something like gardening, which honestly can be considered hard work with the wrong attitude, and indeed if you know, certain aspects of it are hard work, but if the love for it is there, then you think nothing of coming outside at dusk and putting crocus seeds in. And when these all come up, well, hopefully they all come up in the spring, we'll all be going, hey. Oh yes, can really make one feel good. Right in there. As I stated before, if you're putting these in a flower bed, it doesn't hurt to go a bit deeper, particularly if you're going to be regularly digging it and setting it with different plants, things like that, because you're going to be disturbing the sort of soil. But in a situation like this, apart from here, it's unlikely I'm going to be digging this up because it's just in the lawn, in the grass. And this can be a lovely thing to do to mark, you know, along the edges of paths and borders. Really can be just a great way to mark things. Okay, so over the next few weeks, days, whatever, I'm going to be doing an autumn series on plants that can be sown, seeds that can be sown, and I thought that bulbs would be a great thing to kick off with. Of course, these aren't edible; they're not to be eaten. They are ornamental, but they have benefits, from what I described earlier. So stay tuned, and I'm going to be, over the next few days or whatever, I'm going to be setting crocuses. I'm going to be setting more snowdrops, crocuses, narcissus, daffodils, tulips, and it's going to look absolutely beautiful next spring. So lovely. If you like my work, please feel free to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. And just a little just a little thing for the thumbnail here.